400! My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. Episode 400. Isn't that like kind of a bit of a milestone? 400 episodes, 400 waffles. Also going up and down, different things. It's not the milestone at 366 of a leap year, but 400 is not too shabby, I guess. It's a nice round number. And I want to thank you for listening to all these. 400 of these. Perhaps you haven't listened to all 400. I pity the fool. But yeah, still a blessing, and I count myself lucky to be doing these episodes and having the time in between, and not getting hit with the broom, because sometimes I have to sneak off and produce these quickly. That's why sometimes they are little ramblings. But before I go off in the rambling for today, what is the extraordinary? Took a little bit of a walk outside today in the cold. What is the temperature today? I actually don't even know. Not that it's super important, but we are still experiencing like -y, and then like I see now it's like 2 degrees. So it wasn't too bad today, but and the snow is melting, and so it's a bit slushy and misty grumpiness. But yeah, I woke up this morning way early, did some work, and then been feeling a little bit tired the whole day, because for some reason we aren't sleeping well at all at the moment. And I think it's this pandemic thing. It's just fatigue. I know my friend in Madrid, Mike, also dropped me a note today, and I could see from his comments that they're also feeling it. Marta's continuously talking about what we're going to do and how we're going to go on holiday. For someone who moves around like her, to be stuck at home like this, it's not fun. She's uber social, and it's funny because we are kind of these opposites. I don't hate people, but I'm not super social myself. I'm a huge introvert, so spending time alone. Not that I hate people once again, but just with thoughts and thinking and working on things, and sometimes it's just fun things. It's kind of what I do. But sometimes you get lost in these things, especially when it's in the situation that we are, because I think I'm getting comfortable in this kind of weird monotony. But then, like today, when I go out and I take a walk, I realize that there's a larger world out there. And that's also why I was thinking about this potential project that I'm going to be doing with this one Polish connection of mine, that might also be a way to do a little bit more of a wider perspective of what's going on in the country, even though it will mean, when I say country Poland, even if it means just having a bit more of a broader community connection within a totally other space. The only thing is I need to make sure that I don't overcommit myself and not invest in the right things. And I keep on getting this feedback, and I also catch myself out all the time, is that I get involved in other people's projects and things. And to a large extent, it's enriching. I enjoy that. But then also what happens is that I overinvest there and then don't spend time building something for myself, which is something that I'm kind of guilty of again. But then also maybe underselling myself a little bit in the sense of, these small little things that I'm building. And I think the big thing that I'm struggling with the stuff that I'm building is that it's not really adding to the bottom line, in the sense of it feels like a job. I'm currently doing a job. I have clients, but they allow me to do all these other things. And I'm hoping that at some stage that I'll be able to work towards a point in time where these other things is part of generating income and not just feeling like a hobby. Am I making sense? Because sometimes when you work on these hobby things, you feel guilty, or I sometimes feel like Marta thinks like, what is this guy up to here? Like, is he playing around? And I would love to show her results too, to say this is where this is going. But I'll give you an example. Some of the videos that I've been doing have been gaining traction from a viewer perspective, etc. But I can also say that for every video I've created, some kind of potential business conversation has happened. And I've also met new people. I've extended my network. And as things stand now, it's really hard to do. Now take an introvert sitting in a pandemic, and then it makes it even worse. I just feel like I've lost a little bit of touch when it comes to that entrepreneurship or conversion thing. And maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but then again, I don't know. Am I missing the point here somewhere? Now, it's going to be interesting, this other project that I'm looking into. The person that I'm going to be collaborating with is a business guy. He's a hardcore business guy. And it could be interesting to see, and we've had this conversation, how we get a return on investment in what we do and build. But I also ask myself, am I hiding behind something again? We'll see. So many other things to talk about. I've done this live streaming thing, had fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I've planned to do 2 or 3 more. But those 2 or 3 more will include other people that I'll be interviewing. And I'm a little bit concerned there because with Finding Frequency, I have this ability to have the microphone. And I put myself out there and I share with you. But now with the live streaming, the first one I did on my own, and by no means it wasn't perfect. There's a lot of things that I regret and I look back on very critically. But now I'm also afraid that I'm going to bring guests on not only just to leverage their knowledge, but then also to hide behind them. You know what I'm saying? But then also not bringing people on and not giving them the ability to share and collaborating with other people. You know, where's the fun in that? You know, like doing everything alone. And then a lot of the people that I want to share the stage with is super interesting people. I think it's just about figuring it out properly, and ultimately also, and this is the other thing, it's not about me, it's not about them, but the audience. If we can create something of value that someone can use, and especially with the live streaming, I've really started thinking about that. How can I create something where someone actually learns something or just get something new out of it? And it doesn't have to be an actual tool or something that they download or buy, but can we teach a skill in a live session? Something new? So, my mind is full of these things. And will it turn into business? I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, so many things to think about. So much fun to be had. That's the other thing. Don't be mistaken. I'm having fun, even here sitting talking to you. But that said, a little young man is on his way home. He's now, and he's got a new addiction. It's called Minecraft. For all my sins, he's loving playing Minecraft with me. So I'm going to have to go and get ready for the next session. It's always just hard to peel him off the computer screen after that. Too much screen time for the little young one is not good. So we're trying to minimize that. Okay, that's the update for a Wednesday. Wow, where's this month going already? Much love, and thank you for sticking around and listening to episode 400. And this was Finding Frequency, and my name is Werner Puchert, all the way from Warsaw, Poland. Ciao.